Hi everyone. I've been reading and looking through YouTube and also some of the reviews on Amazon where people ask about what can they make on these looms, the round loom and the purple loom. I have only put a few there because some of them have projects on them, so I couldn't really display those half done projects, so I just took the pieces that were free. Now, actually, you can make with these looms, you can even make sweaters, shrugs, poncho. Instead of usually just making hats and scarves, you can actually do these other pieces. Now, for instance, take that piece over there. That one is actually a shrug. It's from a pattern that I think it's called Lion brand. The wool, the yarn is from that company. They have a pattern and it's free. You can go to their site and get it. I got it from Yolanda's channel in YouTube. It's just two pieces which I made on this rectangle loom. I used all of it to make a flat panel which is about 22 inches. So two flat panels, I joined them together to get a 44-inch length, you see. And with that, you join them all up and just sew up the sides and you get these sleeves. You can put your arm through. It's very, very warm and very nice to wear. You can even use it in winter. Well, I live in Rome, so it's not really that cold, but nevertheless, it was extremely comfortable and it's like using a blanket, really. Very nice. The one below it, the green and black, was also a shrug, but it was done on this loom here, and it is also joined up very creatively to create a shrug. Bit of a complication the way that you join it up. It's actually a single piece that you join up to create a shrug. The one below it was actually made on the shorter version of this. It's a pink colored loom which has got slightly less pegs than that one. It's made using fashion stitch, which is one of the stitches that you can make using both sides of a rectangle loom to create this effect. It's very pretty, the stitches are very, very nice. I made two pieces, and what I did was I joined them in the center to create a collar. To create a neckline really, and it looks like a small blouse, so to speak. That one over there is a poncho, made very simple stitch with the round loom, the one with the thick pegs. This one, you use it and you make two flat panels and you join them to make a poncho which has got two corners. Back and front have a triangle bottom. This one, on the other hand, is another poncho which was made using the same loom, but it's only a single piece which you join up one end to one side, getting you a poncho with a triangle front and a rounded behind. It's very pretty. Then, thanks to Virginia Gilligan's channel on YouTube, she taught me how to make these bags. This one's made on the round loom with a bottom that you join up, and it's very pretty, very easy to do this one. This one, on the other hand, can only be done on a rectangle loom because the bottom part has to be joined on the loom, which you cannot do on a round loom. Again, Virginia, thanks a lot. Now, I'll come and show you now these pieces here. Now, these pieces, it's actually done singular as a flat piece. You make one front and one back and you join them, and it is actually a sweater. Now, what you do is you cast on the required number of stitches. I'll probably put that in my description. And actually, it was trial and error how much you need. Actually, I think it was about one side of the rectangle loom you need for this. This is the one not as big as that purple loom, but the one that is smaller than that purple loom. So you cast on half, you make the sleeve, one side of the sleeve. Then you increase the stitches all along so that you can make the length of the sweater. Now, the length will be determined by the length of your loom, the whole loom. It cannot go bigger than that. Then you make it however long you want on the loom. When you reach the end and you think that you have the correct width, you now reduce it again all the way. You reduce the stitches, then you leave the same number of stitches that you had for the other sleeve and you make the other side. You make 2 pieces of this and join them up. This one's rather attractive, this thread, you know, it's bushel, but it's rather difficult to work with because if you make a mistake, you can't really see what the mistake is because the thread is very, very, you know, very busy looking thread. Same thing with this one, purple. I actually ran out of yarn, to be honest. So what I did was I just bought the orange color here, and I couldn't get the 2 colored cream and orange, so I just bought the orange and I made it using half of each. So you get half of this and half of that, and you have a blouse which is cotton, and it's very comfortable to use during summer even. It's a very, because it's open weave, you know, so a lot of air to pass through. Same thing with this one. I use different colored yarn so that I have a texture that's interesting, you know, not just one color kind of bottom, you know. So again, another sweater that you can make very easily on either the rectangle loom or the round loom. Both of them can be made. The round loom, I think you might have to use the large loom, this one, this size, you know. This one, you'll have to use this, the biggest size of the loom. Whereas this one, I actually made this on the rectangle loom, this one on the rectangle loom, but I didn't use the largest size for the rectangle loom. I used the one before this purple one. This purple one makes 22 inch piece. You can buy the, I think you get them in sets of 4. That's the largest one. Again, this is also the largest one in the set of 4. I'm sure the colors of the loom that you might buy may vary. So, you know, be creative. Try all these patterns out. If you need any instructions on anything, just put a comment over here and I'll try and explain or do a video on how to do the pieces. Enjoy your loom knitting.